Alright, I'm just going to go through some of my favorite Lightroom shortcuts that I use all the time. Come in really handy. The first one that's really neat is the L button. So if you just push L on your keyboard, it's the lights out mode. So as you can see, everything gets dim here. But the nice thing is you can still use the buttons. So over here, I can still use auto tone, exposure, and all of that. So I can still mess around with the photos, but I also get a nice little tiny white border around the photo, so you can just really focus on the photo. And if you push L one more time, you go to complete lights out. You can no longer use the tools on the sides, but you just get a nice big picture of your photo with nothing distracting around it. And then L one more time brings everything back. And if you want even more of your picture, you can do Shift and Tab, and that gets rid of all the side panels. And you can do that just by clicking, but as you can see, that takes a little bit. So instead of clicking away each one and going like that, you can just hit Shift Tab, bring them all back, or Shift Tab and send them all away. And then again, if you go lights out, your picture's even bigger. You have more room to see it. And if you don't want to get rid of all your tabs, just the side tabs, you can just hit Tab. That brings away just the side tabs. And then one of my other favorite shortcuts is the P button. That stands for picked, and you can flag that as a pick. So I use flags more often than ratings, and I'll show you why in my library module video. And the other shortcut that goes along with that is the U button. It removes the flags, so you unpick it with U, and then X stands for reject, and that sets it with a black flag, so you can delete those later. So the flag buttons, U for unflag, P for pick, and then X for reject come in really handy. And those are pretty much my favorite shortcuts in Lightroom, come in really handy.